All right, so you just heard the plan. We're purchasing some additional land. Apparently they're responding to some concern regarding runoff and the watershed. Could you sort of talk to me a little bit about sort of what you think, as you sort of heard the very brief explanation in there as to what they're doing? Is that going to be enough in your mind?
Well, I haven't had a chance to look at the actual plans, but we do appreciate that ALDOT is taking some environmental perspective on this road, since it is a 52-mile road, and but it is still a drop in the bucket. They're only going to purchase this. They're going to purchase 31 acres for post-construction. So this is only going to help after the road has been built. So they're still going to destroy the 4,000 acres of forest, going through 68 acres of wetlands, crossing dozens of streams. So this only helps after the road has been built, and at that point it doesn't address secondary or cumulative impacts either.
So it's not enough then, because of the footprint that we're going to have initially into this environment. Absolutely.
This is a 6-lane highway that you're going to put through the middle of rural, beautiful Alabama, and they're not doing anything to mitigate that impact itself. The mitigation comes after the road is being built. What they need to do is look at other ways we can advance growth in Alabama instead of putting $4.7 billion into this road.
All the wetlands, all the forest area, everything that we're losing, is that's not, talk to us a little bit, that's not something we can get back. How much of this land is still available, like in a state, or is this kind of like the last chunk of it that we're really seeing?
This is beautiful land. It's the headwaters of the Cahaba, the Black Warrior River Keeper. This water goes directly and serves our drinking water in Birmingham. This is land that is fairly undeveloped. For the majority of it is undeveloped, and putting a huge 6-lane highway is unnecessary and also unenvironmental.
Can you talk a little bit about your concern regarding the impact on the wildlife in the community and in that area? It seems like as we have this urban sprawl, our wildlife is, we hear it all the time about coyotes and wild animals wandering into neighborhoods. This just is another example of mankind moving into an area that has never really had to deal with this.
Absolutely. This is an example of moving further out of Birmingham, when in reality we could be redeveloping Birmingham itself. This is money. This $4.7 billion that they're putting into the Northern Beltline could be used for any other project around the state of Alabama. We have roads that are in disrepair. We have areas that could be redeveloped. Instead, we're putting a 6-lane highway in the middle of a beautiful area of Alabama that doesn't need a 6-lane highway. The traffic projections say that you're not going to have any of the traffic out there. It's only going to help 1 to 3% reduce traffic out there. It's a $90 million per mile project. There's so many other ways that we could economically develop.
One of the things that Jefferson County is counting on is that with the expansion of the Northern Beltline, it will help grow business and grow development into that portion of the county that right now is not very well developed. They've got lots of reasons why they need to do that, mostly to do with bankruptcy and other financial problems that they got within the county. Can you sort of talk about your thoughts on additional development once those lanes are in place?
There's been a study by the Ox Center that says the population is not going to grow up there at all. We're talking about a 0.5. Well,
start over.
Thank you. There's been a report by the Ox Center that says the population is not going to grow up there, even with the Beltline. So the projections that people are saying are just not going to happen. And this was done by 2 urban planners, 2 economists. They've looked at this road and they said that it's not going to develop rural Jefferson County up there. And because Jefferson County is bankrupt, that means that they're going to have to put in more. That's a reason not to put the road out there, because they're going to have to put in new sewer systems. They're going to have to pay for police, secondary infrastructure, and Jefferson County doesn't have that kind of money.